Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
The biggest shock I had when I went vegan was how much I loved it, and that's something I think I see reflected all the time in other vegans. Every vegan I know says their only regret is not doing it sooner.
Supreme Master Chay joyfully presents the Shining World Courage and Compassion Award to Selene Nelson. With all love and high salute for your noble work, may you enjoy continued success and constant protection by heaven. A Journey to Veganism with Selene Nelson, Part 2 of 2. Continue watching to find out more.
Kind viewers, yeah, Natalia means
me, Natalia, in Ukrainian.
the hospitable Ukrainians send peace and blessings to the world and embrace you with sincerity and generosity. Welcome to Selene Nelson and yes, Vegan, Part 2 of 2. In Part 1, we learned about Selene's worldwide travels, which showcased mouth-watering vegan cuisines. In Part 2, we will discover more about her new book, Yes, Vegan, along with her life as a vegan journalist and author. We spoke to Selene in early February 2020 at the Plant Powered Expo in London, where we were so excited to learn about her new book, Yes, Vegan. Let's hear what she had to tell us about this exciting time in her life.
So my new book, Yes, Vegan, was published a month ago, and it is a blueprint for vegan living. So it's letting people know how they can make the change and also explaining why you would want to. So it does cover the three main points, just health, the environment and animals. But the reason why I really wanted to write it was because I wanted to communicate the joy of veganism, how happy it makes you, just something I never anticipated. I loved it more than anything else. It's been the best decision of my life, and I just wanted people to know that it will be the best decision. It's such an empowering, positive step to take, and try and frame veganism in a way that is exciting and get people excited about it, because it's just such an exciting thing to do with your life.
Selene's passion for veganism sends a big message to the readers of Yes, Vegan.
The biggest shock I had when I went vegan was how much I loved it, and that's something I think I see reflected all the time in other vegans. Every vegan I know says their only regret is not doing it sooner, and I think there's a reason for that. It makes you feel like a better version of yourself. You feel empowered, you feel positive, like you're doing something that matters. For me, it was a real sense of like forward momentum and just happiness, and that's something I really want people to understand in a big message of my book.
Selene also shared her hope and vision for her Yes, Vegan book.
My hope and vision for the book would be that it is used as a tool to educate people, I think, and inspire people to make the change towards a plant-based way of life. I'd love to see vegans give it to non-vegans to help them understand why they want to transition, to maybe answer any questions they have, any doubts, but ultimately for it to be, a stepping stone in a life change that will be only positive for people who read the book.
Beloved viewers, we'll be back after this short message. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television. Welcome back, wondrous viewers. Selene has become a very thought-provoking vegan advocate who has found a way to articulate very effectively on this topic with her peers.
Throughout history, we have done some truly terrible things. It wasn't long ago that we gave women the right to vote, that we started treating black people as human beings, that we gave gay people the basic right to vote and to live in peace without fear. But with all these changes, they didn't happen overnight. There was always 3 stages they had to pass through. And we can see these 3 stages happening now with veganism. And change is only going to continue to happen. It's going to build like a snowball and escalate, and social media will continue to play a huge role in that. And I think moving forward, that food activism and vegan activism, when it's used to inspire and encourage, can not only help us solve some of the most important and potentially devastating problems we're facing, but also do it in a way that delivers a sense of empowerment and positivity and unity as well, coming together to be part of a movement that's about advancing and about kindness.
The 3 stages of change are denial, vehement opposition, and acceptance. Selene is speaking about her own life experiences. In 2018, Selene found herself in the middle of a public media storm when William Sitwell, the editor of a highly respected publication, Waitrose Food magazine, ridiculed her pitch to publish a series of vegan recipes. The email mocking vegans made headlines, prompting lots of conversations on mainstream news media. In the midst of the storm, Selene had the opportunity to meet with the editor and talk about veganism, which reached over 650 million views online.
The first thing you have to develop as a vegan is a sense of humor for people teasing you about veganism. They get vegetarianism, but they think veganism is extreme, as I once did. And it's because people don't understand the reality of the dairy industry and the egg industry and what happens and the cruelty.
But, you know, you made those emails public. He lost his job.
He did lose his job, yeah.
What do you say to him?
I'm sorry you lost your job, William, but that's what happens when you write really rude emails.
Did he deserve to lose his job over that?
It's a hard question for me to ask. I didn't think it would happen, so that would probably mean no.
I don't blame Selene for it. The fault lies with me for my crass response to your email. You know, I am sorry.
Why don't we discuss that over some vegan food? Because I'm going to make you literally eat your words. Look at this.
I don't know what it is, but it's delicious.
This is the reality of the closed mindset that people have towards veganism. However, when their thinking gets challenged and society witnesses this happening in a public forum, from complete denial in the beginning to acceptance, it changes many old stereotypical concepts about veganism for the better. Selene wrote about the meeting. William has been nothing but kind since we met. I was deeply appreciative of his warmth and goodwill. In spite of the madness in the beginning, Selene was happy it sparked important conversations. Looking back at this episode in her career, Selene said,
I definitely didn't expect that reaction from the editor. But I also never could have anticipated how big the story became and how angry it made some people. And I did already know that veganism was a highly divisive subject,
But what that issue really brought home was the fact that eating animals or not eating animals is an extremely contentious issue.
In fact, 1 year later, William and Selene ended up on the cover of the Telegraph magazine talking about veganism, so it would appear that all is well that ends well. We applaud the tolerance and respect shown by Mr. William Sitwell towards the different faiths and beliefs, which is such a noble value deeply rooted in British people that we believe will expand to our animal friends soon. The beloved Supreme Master Ching Hai applauds all the vegan media in the world and had this to say at the climate change conference in Washington, D.C.
The media has a very important role in our society. Everybody knows that. The printed words are very powerful. People are too busy with their daily activities, so they look to the media for informing and reporting relevant events, important matters, and all necessary information for their lives. So the media is a useful tool to awaken one another at this crucial time, a time when our planet and the lives on it are in danger. That's why I'm so glad to see many television and radio channels starting to broadcast about the urgent situation of our planet, which is the switch, that we have to make. Very small change. A piece of meat out, vegetarian protein in. That's it, just a small change. Everyone can afford. And it's cheaper, healthier.
We thank Selene Nelson for influencing and encouraging others to learn about veganism. When we asked Selene what it was like to be a vegan journalist, she responded.
It's really fun being a vegan journalist. It's you do have to build a bit of a thick skin because there are obviously critics for veganism, and as a journalist you're putting yourself out there. You're putting out opinions that people don't agree with or just don't want to agree with, so you're always going to get some backlash, but I think as long as you arm yourself with the key facts and stay calm, it's fun, and it's really empowering seeing people have open minds and read something you've written maybe and actually be open to then doing their own research and seeing people kind of begin a journey which hopefully will end up in veganism.
Thank you, Selene Nelson, for all your insightful information and for sharing with our viewers your new sensational book, Yes, Vegan. We are truly honored to have you on our
Veggie Elite show.
And last but not least, Selene had a parting message for our kind viewers.
My message for the viewers would be thank you for your open minds and for trying to push the message of veganism. I think the world is changing, probably not as fast or as quickly as we'd like, but it is baby steps and it's about planting seeds in people's minds. So thank you for doing that and thank you for being on the right path.
Supreme Master Ching Hai joyfully presents the Shining World Courage and Compassion Award to Selene Nelson. With all love and high salute for your noble work, may you enjoy continued success and constant protection by heaven.
Supreme Master Ching Hai is deeply grateful to the beloved God for all the financial help, comfort and support to the afflicted and needy and/or any good cause over the years as a humble vessel for Here's neutral term for his or hers, compassion and love toward Here's precious children.
To learn more about Selene Nelson, please visit selenenelson.co.uk. Intelligent viewers, we appreciate your supportive company today. Coming up next is
Faith is the Mother of All Virtues, Part 5 of 7, on Between Master and Disciples, right after Noteworthy News.
May you find inspiration in your creativity to influence the world to be kinder, to be vegan, and to make peace.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/VE.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule et suprememastertv.com/VE.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule y suprememastertv.com/VE.
Nasze programy oferują wiele języków. Prosimy zobaczyć suprememastertv.com/schedule oraz suprememastertv.com/VE.